Hello everybody, it's June, your Tarot Queen. I kind of wanted to teach you guys a little bit about a situational spread. It's really super easy to do, and a situation is whatever your client or your client is asking you or thinking about, really. So with that being said, I have a client here and she is going to pick a deck that she's drawn to and she is going to shuffle it. Okay, just want that one? Okay, you go ahead and shuffle it and I'll pull these aside. And while she's shuffling and thinking of her situation, you'll notice she's not telling me anything. And I like it that way because that way we know that we got it. So when they tell you something about, their situation, then it's, you kind of know what to look for. So I like them not to say anything until after we're done. And of course, I'm repping the Buffalo Bills. It's my favorite team. Go Bills. And if you don't have a favorite team, you need to get one. But don't jump on our bandwagon. But anyway, go Bills. If you're a Bills fan, yay. I hope we go to the Super Bowl this year. I have another story, but that's another video in itself. It has to do with Buffalo Bills, but it was funny. Anyways, as she's shuffling and thinking about her situation, I would like to tell you about our website. We have a website, and one just fell out. I'd like to see what that one is, because it usually has to tell her something right away, or two fell out. Okay, so she's using the reflection deck, and the one that came out is Crying Over Spilled Milk. It's the Five of Cups. I say, hey, clean it up and, go on. The Hermit, sometimes people think they're going to be alone the rest of their life, and she's learning a lot. I know this. However, it's upside down. Both, this one's a major, the other one's a minor. And this one tells me that she's not going to be alone for the rest of her life. She has wonderful friends and beautiful people surrounding her, and she's not going to be alone for the rest of her life. But you'll have to shuffle these two back in. So as she does that, we will talk about our website. It is junespiritualpath.com. That's junespiritualpath.com. junespiritualpath.com. So I hope you guys will like it. I hope you will like this video. I hope that you will tune in and see whatever else we have to say or do. And I hope you learned something from this tutorial. You ready? Yes. Okay. So her first card, and it doesn't matter how you flip it. If you flip it this way, you flip it this way, you flip it this way, flip it this way. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's going to be flipped. Okay. She got, in her situation, she has choices. She has choices of 3. So she's trying to decide which choice that she needs to make. So in her situation, she's got choices that really matter to her heart. So that's her situation of these choices that she's considering. And a lot of times, especially, well, men do it too, but especially women, we put everybody else before us and we don't support each other. And it's time that we stop doing that and support each other. So women put their children first, the husband first, the neighbors first, whoever. They're last always. So I think that if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. So therefore, she's got some choices that she's got to make. What's working against her is the Knight of Swords. Obviously, she does not like conflict. Obviously, she can be a little undetermined, if you know what I mean. So, and it is hard. The hardest thing is to get started, right? The hardest thing is to do what you know needs to be done sometimes. And it's hard, you know, sometimes those things are hard, tough, whether it be tough love or, you know, just getting up in the morning. For me anyway, it can be hard. So, you know, that's working against her when she's feeling unmotivated or like nothing's gonna work. So that works against her a little bit. And what works for her is it's a major. So I like this. She's pretty carefree. She doesn't really care what people think. You know, she's, you know, easygoing, and that works for her. You know, she's not, actually, she keeps me grounded, kind of. But, you know, me being a Sag, you know, I'm everywhere, but she keeps me grounded, and she's pretty, you know, organized and very, you know, like I've got to have it a certain way for herself, not necessarily about other people. She just does it for herself, which works for her, not against her. Now, this last card would be what she needs to do about it. And it would be the Page of Cups, which is actually a Pisces type of temperament. Not necessarily a Pisces type of person, but it's a Pisces type of temperament, which is, okay, we'll go with the flow, we'll go with the flow, we'll go with the flow. And I believe what is good for her, I don't know if you guys can see these cards or not, but what is good for her is a major. What is bad for her is a minor. So this is going to outweigh this. So going with the flow sounds like the perfect solution for whatever her choices are. So therefore, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned something, and I hope you all stay mystical.